Welcome to Hollywood, California. I'm the very famous director, Cameron Corder. Like my colleagues at the Very Famous Directors Institute, you can just call me Cam. Because I care passionately about making quality movies, I volunteered my time to create this 4-part series to help you, the hard-working teachers of America, to make videos in the classroom with some Hollywood magic. Okay, truth is, I didn't exactly volunteer. See this lady? Miss Miriam is my old elementary school librarian.
Hello.
Turns out I've had an overdue book since 1976.
Fonzie's favorite bicentennial moments, to be precise.
The fine is so outrageous, I might have to halt construction on my new pool house. Anyway, Miss Miriam said she'd absolve all my debt if you learn something here. So listen up. I really need that pool house. In this series, you're going to hear from real-life teachers like yourselves who made award-winning videos in their very own classrooms. You're going to hear firsthand how they did it and how you can do it too. Okay, I know what you're thinking. You're so busy teaching standards, you don't have time to make videos. Well, one solution is to demonstrate your lessons on video. Top educators know that future job opportunities for our kids depends upon them being media savvy. So don't worry. With a cinematic genius like myself leading the way, making videos in the classroom will be a cinch. But you may still be wondering, why should I, a teacher, produce classroom videos?
The self-esteem boost is incredible. And to be able to get up and talk to people, I've seen a difference, because I keep my kids for 3 years. I have a 3, 4, 5 class, and I see them for 3 years. And a kid might come in who's very, very shy. But once they get involved in that video and they let loose, for the rest of the year, they have no fear to get up in front of the class and talk because they've already done it professionally in their eyes. We premiere our video every year, and all the parents come, grandparents, the kids, and just to see their faces, you know, it's like they're the stars. And I think if a teacher saw what an effect that had on the kids, that would be enough to say, I want to do this. I want to do this for my class.
This particular activity is one way of motivating our students to become more literate, because they'll read more in order to research. It will enhance their oral language skills, and will also enhance and enrich their listening skills, and also it involves critical thinking. So with that in mind, I would advise any teacher, any hook that you can give your children that would inspire and motivate them to want to learn more, try it. And don't think of it in terms of how much work is involved, because when you notice that your children are getting a lot out of the project and what they're doing, that's the reward in itself.
Okay, let's get started. In this episode, I'm going to be talking about the learning objectives of your video, how to choose a project, budgeting time, and costs. The first step in any project is choosing the right subject to teach on video. Well, that's easy. Any subject can benefit from a little creative expression. Watch how these teachers used video to teach diverse subjects such as poetry, math, and environmental science.
Mercury is the closest planet to the sun, but Venus is cloudy and isn't fun. Earth is a pretty place with trees.
Mars has red soil that might make you sneeze.
Jumbo Jupiter is the biggest of all, but if you stand on Saturn's rings, you could fall. Uranus rotates up and down.
And Neptune has 8 moons all around.
Pluto is far away and very tiny.
Yet our solar system is bright and shiny.
What are these so withered and so wild in their attire? Live you? Shh, shh, shh. You seem to understand me, by each at once a chappy finger laying upon her skinny lips. You should be woman, and yet your looks forbid me to interpret that you're so. Speak if you can, what are you?
All hail Macbeth. All hail to thee, Thane of Glamis.
All hail Macbeth. Hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor.
All hail Macbeth, I shall be king hereafter.
Good sir, why do you start and seem to fear things that do sound so fair? To me you speak not. If you can look into the seeds of time, speak then to me.
I have 4 red balloons and 2 blue balloons.
Freddie, are you blindfolded?
Yes.
Can you see anything?
No.
You're going to pop a balloon. Do you think you're going to pop a red balloon or a blue balloon?
Red.
Why?
There's more red than blue.
All right, good luck.
This is our show about deaf history and famous deaf people. William Hoy played baseball. He was the pitcher. But he couldn't understand because he was deaf. He said, "Please, I am deaf. Please use your hands," to the umpire. Umpire use your right hand and use your left hand. And the umpire said, "Yeah, I understand. Let's go play ball." And William Hoy walked over and he explained to him, "Here, use your hands. Use your hands, your left hand and your right hand for strikes and balls." "Oh, I understand," the umpire said. He threw the ball. And the umpire used his hands for strikes and balls.
Now, before getting started on any project, you should carefully plan your educational goals. Let's find out how some teachers like yourselves arrived at their decisions.
Each year I try to pick a video project based on the students' special talents. Sometimes you have a group that loves singing, sometimes you have a group that's great at math or great at science. And so I'll pick a video project for the class with something that they really love to do and what they're very talented in. Julio's going to get some people wet. What are the chances? From that, I'll start with the standards, and then I'll try to figure out how to use creative dramatics and other class play to put that onto videotape. I can use it to teach those students that year. I can use that tape over and over again to teach other students.
Anytime I teach, I try to hit all the domains. I try to hit the cognitive domain, I try to hit the psychomotor domain and the affective domain. And Start Smart, it started out with the health, eating the right types of food. And then it got into exercise, doing different types of exercises. Then we got into like cleaning your body and using the right type of soap and lotion and everything. Then we got into safety tips on when you cross the street, look both ways, or when you're in the bathtub, make sure you don't have an electrical appliance around. So it was a 4-part series, and what I did, I put my groups into cooperative groups, and each group was responsible for coming up with their own skit, their own music, and also their own outline of writing. It was all scripted.
And one of the first things I do is I teach them what a thematic based story is. And I tell them that they can choose any subject they want, as long as it has a strong theme and it has a positive theme. Then we worry about the video making. First comes the story. And everybody works on their own and comes up with a story, and then we go over each one. It's a very ponderous, slow process.
Okay, you've selected your subject matter and you've refined your educational goals. Now it's time to start planning your project. I know you've got a busy schedule, so the complexity of your project will depend on how much time you have to dedicate to it. Since time and experience are factors, beginners may want to choose a shorter, more manageable project. Great pictures can come with short running times. To start, try your hand at a commercial.
Science and astronomy. And even everyday elements.
A public service announcement.
My grandfather was just diagnosed with lung cancer. My dad's been smoking for 25 years. He just went in for a bypass surgery.
A skit?
Today, Erica. Oh, Brooke, I can't go on. Just look at this letter I got from Mac this morning. My dearest Erica, I will be home Tuesday morning. Will you be a peach and make my favorite ice cream soda? You know, the kind with the 3 forms of matter in it? All my love, Mac. How could he text me like this? I don't know what he means by the 3 forms of matter. Don't worry, Erica. I do. I know the 3 forms of matter. I will help you make the soda. Oh, Brooke, what a wonderful friend you are. Yes, I am.
Or a music video. Unless you're like me, who has a major studio financing his every whim, you'll probably need a shooting budget. Videos can be produced with very little time and money, or they can be costly, depending upon such factors as setting. A classroom-based video is the easiest.
Ben, how can pollution be harmful to our natural resources?
How can pollution be dangerous to our natural racehorses? It makes them sneeze and cough.
Location shooting is great, but usually requires taking a Saturday to shoot, and parental support is needed. Costumes. Again, contemporary subjects are the easiest to costume since the student actors can wear their everyday clothes.
Deal with grape nuts. I'm opening a box. I'm not seeing grapes or nuts. Why is it called this? I don't know.
More elaborate costumes require money and parental support. Post-production is a serious cost consideration. If you're a beginner, you may want to choose to have no post-production and edit in the camera. We'll get more in depth with this in later episodes. For the more advanced video producer, post-production costs are a factor. Do you want to have the project edited by a professional video editing house? Does your school already own a professional videotape editing system? Can your school afford to purchase a computer-based video editing program? Again, these are issues to be considered for the more advanced video producer. Well, there are many factors to be considered in producing classroom videos. Believe me, the end product is worth it. Next time you're going to learn how to write the script, create a shooting schedule, and give job assignments. Until next time, that's a wrap.
To purchase a VHS copy and accompanying teacher guide for Hollywood Homeroom, write a check or money order payable to KLCS-TV for $32.39, which includes shipping and tax. Send it to KLCS-TV Video Sales Department, 1061 West Temple Street, Los Angeles, California, 90012. For the teacher guide only, send 643, which includes shipping and tax.